Thomas Weather.
The Rich Thomas Weather Network, brought to you by these fine sponsors. Hear Rich's forecast hourly on these Blue Water Broadcasting radio stations.
Hey, good morning, everybody. How you doing on this Wednesday morning? It is the 15th day of August, just a little bit before 4 o'clock in the morning. Hey, did you get rain at your house yesterday? Some of you did, some of you didn't. I had about 82 hundredths of an inch of rain in this neighborhood, and the power was knocked off for about an hour because of lightning. And if you didn't get rain, your rain chances will get a little bit better later in the week. But today, our up and down rain chances are down. It's going to be hard to find any storms around, and the heat is the big story today. But later in the week, the rain chances do get dramatically better. Let's walk you through the details.
Dense fog advisory in effect for much of central Alabama this morning until 9 o'clock. Visibility's down below a quarter of a mile in spots. Take it easy out there on your morning commute. Then the sun breaks through, and that front that has been haunting the state for the last few days finally lifts out of the area, and it looks like a hot day today with plenty of sunshine and drier air coming in for especially northern and central Alabama, where the storms will be very isolated in nature. But as you look at the future radar here, you see the better rain chances are down in southeast Alabama and closer to the coast. But storms should be few and far between, so I've got the rain chances at 20% for most of us, with a high today around 96 and tonight's low 73, and the heat index 100 to 105 today. Then tomorrow we kick up the rain chances just a notch up to about 40%. I think is reasonable tomorrow, and the rain chances get better than that starting Friday, as the atmosphere becomes more conducive to showers and storms. And the upper atmosphere, we have this trough of low pressure coming in. That's just going to stir up the atmosphere and make things a little bit more unstable. And that continues Saturday and over the weekend as well. So starting Friday and continuing through the weekend, the rain chances are pretty good in the 60% range. Have a plan B, be flexible over the weekend. Doesn't mean it's going to be a washout. You know how it works. Even with a 60% chance of storms, some towns will still get missed or not much. Other towns will get a lot more, and that continues right into the early part of next week, including Monday. So let's review the rain chances at 20% today, but 40% tomorrow, then way up to 60% Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Right now I've got Monday at 50%. We may have to rethink that as well. So high temperatures will be back to the lower 90s, I think, each day right on through the upcoming weekend. Meanwhile, out in the tropics, will we have Ernesto sometime today? 80% chance of development, according to the National Hurricane Center, of this system way out there in the North Atlantic. And so that is close to getting a name. And there is what it looks like out there in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, all by itself. Nothing else going on in the tropics at the moment. You can stay on top of the tropics and stay on top of where the storms are with our advanced interactive radar on our free weather app. Push notifications for watches and warnings even when you're out of town. It's free in the App Store. Just search Rich Thomas Weather.
Late word in from the National Hurricane Center. That system way out there in the Atlantic is now subtropical depression 5, and I think it will get the name Ernesto probably later on today. Live on the radio this morning from 6 to 9 on News Talk 93.1 with Greg, Jay, Emily. We're live on CBS 8 and ABC 32, the Alabama News Network. 5:50 a.m. I do a weather break with Ryan Stinnett, and at 6:40 a.m. our morning crew and their morning crew interact, and that's always a lot of fun. I'll have another video for you first thing tomorrow morning at 4:45, and of course when you're out and about anytime across the dial on 8 radio stations twice an hour, that's where you're going to find my forecast. Have a good day today. It's going to be a hot one.
Rich Thomas Weather.